Good morning, everyone. My name is Patrice Hayes, and I am very excited to kick off and welcome you to the celebration of the grand opening of the ACC Banking Center location, TCF's newest location in the city of Detroit. Like mentioned, I've been a district manager of the Detroit and Downriver market. I've been with the company 11 years. And have had great opportunities such as career progression. And on a personal note, TCF has helped me purchase my very first home. So I'm truly excited to expand in the city of Detroit as we work together to meet the financial needs of our community. I would like to provide a brief summary about TCF Bank. We are in the footprints of Michigan, Illinois, Minnesota, Colorado, Ohio, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. TCF is focused on building stronger individuals, businesses, and communities. Let me tell you a little bit about the new location. The new location is located at 55 West 7 Mile Road. The ACC Banking Center sits in the ACC Community Center, which is one of 4 buildings that make up the neighborhood revitalization project established by ACC in 1995. What does the center offer? Well, the Banking Center offers a full suite of banking center services, including checking and savings accounts, products related to affordable housing, wealth and investments, access to capital through the $1 billion loan commitment to the minority communities and the minority and women-owned small businesses. And we have our Heart and Home program. So if you haven't checked out the location already, be sure to stop by to see Ashley Watson and the team. Today we'll hear from our TCF Executive Chairman, Gary Torgow, Huntington Bank Chairman, President, and CEO, Steve Steinour, Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan, Detroit City Council Member Roy McCalister, Chief Diversity Officer and Diversity of Strategic Partnerships, Donnell White, ACC President and CEO, Dr. Haifa Fakhouri. First, we'll hear from our Executive Chairman, Gary Torgow, someone who is a life coach, a mentor, and simply adds value to every situation, and in my opinion, one of the best storytellers I've ever met. Before we hear from Gary, let's take a look at a short video of the ACC Banking Center. Awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to give a virtual warm welcome for our chairman, Mr. Gary Torgow.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Patrice, for all the wonderful work that you are doing in our branches and in the community. We are so proud to have you as one of our most respected and talented district managers and a great listener of stories. So Patrice, thank you for today. Thank you for organizing this, and thank you for all you do for the bank. We are grateful to have with us today Mike Duggan, the great mayor of the city of Detroit, Steve Steinour, the CEO of Huntington Bank, soon to be our partner and leader, outstanding City Council Member Roy McCalister, and one of TCF's finest leaders, Donnell White, Senior VP and Head of Diversity and Inclusion, and even Sue Brockman, who is a Senior VP at Huntington and is also on the board of the ACC. We'd also like to welcome all of our virtual viewers who are with us today from the community and our local press. Thank you so much for participating with us in this virtual event. Being here today with my dear and longtime friend, Haifa Fakhouri, who in 1979 helped create an organization that today is serving nearly 100,000 people a year, providing them with critical services and opportunities to strengthen and grow their families, is both historic and pace-setting, not just for Detroit, but for our entire country. Haifa, you are an iconic leader and a dear and special friend, and we thank you for this new partnership. You and all of our friends at the Arab American and Chaldean Council have opened up their home to provide us with an opportunity to create a banking center where we are able to do the vital work that a bank should strive for, to focus on an area where residents had no easy access to a local bank and where we could best serve small businesses and families in this growing area in Detroit and to be their partner. This banking center, which includes two wonderful colleagues, Ashley and Ashley, will be the warm and wonderful faces of this branch going forward. Both Ashley and Ashley, actually not related, but great colleagues, have demonstrated and will continue to provide great service to this community in a way that will enhance anyone that walks through the TCF branch door. In a few short weeks, we will be hosting another grand opening for another new branch in the Grandmont-Rosedale area on Grand River. And we look forward to having all of you join us for that celebration as well. In just a few months, with the hopeful approval of our Washington regulators, we will be officially merging TCF into Huntington Bank. This combination will result in the creation of the 11th largest bank in the United States and an even more impactful hometown Detroit bank, where we will be moving nearly 1,000 people into our new headquarters at the corner of Elizabeth and Woodward in our headquartered building. It will surely give us the opportunity to assist Mayor Duggan, Councilmember McCalister, and all of the leaders and citizens of Detroit as they continue to grow and strengthen this great city we are in. I am pleased now to introduce one of America's most outstanding banking leaders, who is here with us today from Columbus, Ohio. Let me welcome our new partner and our CEO in the future, Mr. Steve Steinour, CEO, Chairman, and President of Huntington Bank. Good morning, Steve, and welcome.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning, all of you, especially the greatest mayor in America, Mayor Duggan, and Councilmember McCalister, and Dr. Fakhouri. You've been at this for a long time. What a great day for you and all those that you serve. Along with our soon-to-be new colleagues from TCF, I want to say welcome, and it's so wonderful to be with you. And also on behalf of myself, Sandy Pierce, my entire team, Dr. Fakhouri, I think you know Sue Breckman well on your board. We're just thrilled to be able to join this great TCF team led by Gary and move forward with you and make the Arab American community, the Chaldean community, a cornerstone of our presence in Detroit. So thank you very, very much. We look forward to many years of working together with you, with all of you. And congratulations. This is a special moment, and I know you've worked for years to arrive at this, Dr. Fakhouri. Thank you so much. Gary, back to you, please.
Thank you so much, Steve. We are grateful to have with us today, albeit virtually, as you said, and we all know, the greatest mayor in America, the mayor of the city of Detroit, who has and continues to do so much to grow and encourage the continuing promise of our city. Ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure to introduce Mayor Mike Duggan.
Well, it is an honor to be introduced by one of America's great storytellers. And I have to say, I'm genuinely happy to see Steve Steinour today. Normally, when the fella from Columbus is talking to me, I've been a little bit embarrassed during football season, but after last Sunday's result in the Michigan-Ohio State basketball game, I can say I'm really glad to see you today, Steve. Thank you for what you've done. But this is Haifa Fakhouri's day. I mean, you want to talk about an extraordinary leader. There are few neighborhoods in this city that have been more devastated by blight than this particular area. And when everybody else was bailing out, Haifa Fakhouri and ACC doubled down, put in more investment, more programs, and now the bank. And very shortly, we are going to be partnering with ACC and moving in to housing. And Councilmember Roy McCalister has been an enormous supporter in clearing out the blight in that neighborhood so that we can start to rebuild. And we've seen this in commercial corridors over and over in this city. When we start to invest in the residential side, we can make the commercial corridor come back. I remember when that 7-mile corridor was a very vibrant shopping district, and we're going to get there again. So to my friend Haifa, I want to say congratulations. This is a really good step forward for the neighborhood, and there's a lot more to come in the 7-Mile and John R. area.
Thank you, Mayor Duggan. It is now my pleasure to introduce Councilmember Roy McCalister, who in his quiet and reserved and fantastic way has done so much to serve the residents of District 2 and all the citizens of Detroit. My pleasure to introduce my friend, Roy McCalister. You're on mute.
Chairman Torgow, thank you so very much. And congratulations to Dr. Fakhouri and the ACC, the Arab Chaldean community, on the opening of this TCF Bank in District 2. Thank you, Odi Fakhouri and Fawad Bataya, we know as Fred, and the ACC for their work in also making this happen. Again, to TCF Chairman Gary Torgow, thank you so very much for your insight to assist District 2 and our Detroit communities. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Vice President Donnell White and Latrice McClendon, as well as our newly partner, Ms. Patrice Hayes, who is going to be as part of this bank that we'll be looking at as far as working and opening this branch. And not only that, but also thank you for what you're doing as far as working with the initiatives that we have presented in our programs and projects in District 2. I also would like to recognize and thank Huntington Bank Chair, Mr. Steve Steinour, in the process of the merger between TCF and Huntington Bank. Chairman Steinour, thank you for being here today. Banking is a very important entity in our lifestyle for our families and our communities. This is not only about going to a location to deposit and withdraw money or to apply for a loan. It also involves investing into our families, in our communities, and into our businesses through education, counseling, and advice. And although there are still some hesitations and concerns regarding the fidelity of banking, with this opening and future openings and the merger between two fantastic banking institutions, I truly believe the fidelity and encouragement will build among our citizens, communities, and business. And to my partner, my friend, Mayor Duggan, thank you so very much for the things that you are doing with not only with District 2, but throughout the city of Detroit. So TCF Bank, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Fakhouri and ACC, thank you, thank you, thank you. And may peace and blessings continue with us all. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman McCalister, and thank you to all of our TCF team members, ACC board members, and community members who have joined us today. Mayor, thank you for being with us. We might keep you busier than any other company in town, but that's a good thing, I would imagine. Thank you for always standing with us. And to my friend, Councilman McCalister, thank you for your continued partnership in District 2. We look forward to doing even more as we move forward. Gary and Steve, thank you for supporting the vision. Leadership certainly starts at the top, and your support has been tremendous. And to Patrice and Latrice and the two Ashleys over at our 7-Mile location, thank you for the great work in making all this come together. My friends at the ACC, O'Day and Nabi Yono, Sue Brockman on the board, and of course, Dr. Haifa Fakhouri, thank you for your steadfast leadership. At TCF, we believe in caring as a neighbor, and strengthening community starts by strengthening the individuals who call it home. Dr. Haifa, today it's my pleasure on behalf of our team to present you with a $25,000 contribution to deepen our commitment and strengthen our partnership, bringing financial literacy services to your constituents and our new neighbors in the community. As I close and welcome Dr. Fakhouri for remarks, Thank you again, Dr. Fakhouri, and the over 100 staff members who carry out the great work of the ACC. Thank you for welcoming TCF to the neighborhood. We are excited to serve the Detroit community. Dr. Fakhouri.
And good morning, everyone. On behalf of all of us at ACC, I offer my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to those who are with us today to make this great day a wonderful news to the rest of the community. From TCF, my friend Gary, Donnell, our board member, you are wearing 2 hats now. From Huntington Bank, Steve, my best friend and supporter of ACC for more than 3 years ago. And our favorite mayor, Mayor Duggan, who's been supportive of ACC, our activities on 7 Mile, and our best friend, Councilman Roy McCalister, who supported us and continue to work with us on few activities on 7 Mile area. And I would like just to mention someone who was working so hard behind the scene, Haifa Fakhouri, who did a very great job in making this project happen and a reality. Thanks to all of you for being with us. Thank you to CF and for investing in our community and for this great partnership. The banking center is important for our residents in our community, and it will serve so many people, whether they are ACC client or neighborhood residents. Prior to the grand opening of TCF Banking Center, the nearest bank was 3 miles away from our location, and people had to walk almost 2 to 3 miles to do their banking business. This opening made it a very, very good step toward making it possible for our clients, our community residents, to reach out to the banking services. And your contribution, Donald and Gary, it will be definitely helping many people to learn how to do banking, and it will help with the financial experience and the financial literacy education program. As you saw in the lobby of the center, we put chairs and we put desks for people to be trained how to do banking and how to process depositing, how to withdraw, and so on. And our staff at ACC team will be helping the clients in that respect. ACC is engaged in so many activities at 7 Mile area. We are #1 in the area with our behavioral health services, our primary care services, our dental care services, our food distribution center, the pantry, distribute close to 30,000 pounds of food a week, every Thursday for the neighborhood and nearby residents who come to us seeking help in the food area. We have also state-of-the-art primary care facilities, as I mentioned earlier, and ACC vision for the 7 Mile started basically around 30 years ago. When everybody was leaving the city, we decided to remain and to stay in the city, to work and develop that neighborhood because the services are needed. Our vision for the 7 Mile, as I mentioned before so many times, that basically is divided to 3 phases. Phase 1, to do ACC campus, to do services in the social service area, human service area, primary care, and so on, employment and training. We have a youth center, which is state-of-the-art facility. It's in our 62 building across from 55, where we have our banks right now. And we have also a program deals with the clubhouse. It's next building to us. So we started ACC campus providing services through 5 centers and on 7 Mile between Steinour and Woodward. Our vision for the second phase of our services will definitely depend on the housing project, and I hope the mayor definitely will continue to work with us on making this project happen, a reality for all of us. And the third phase is the commercial strip on 7 Mile. We are looking forward to develop the 7 Mile in terms of the business, as well as making it potentially tourist attraction for many people with a special flavor of Middle Eastern food, and all of you will be welcome to come and taste nice, really food of the Middle Eastern population. We are planning to have very nice business stores focusing on different brands of businesses in the area between Woodward and Steinour. And our vision will continue hopefully to expand beyond the 7 Mile area as far as the housing project. So Steve, I'm going to rely on you down the road, hopefully, to give us a hand making it possible to complete our vision for the 7 Mile area and to have it a tourist attraction for people from other areas to come and look at 7 Mile as a bright, vibrant, economically developed, safe neighborhood for everybody to live. And I thank all of you for making it happen by opening the branch of the bank, and we'll continue with our vision to expand our services at 7 Mile area and beyond the 7 Mile area. Thank you all for your support, and we look forward for the real action to start hopefully next Monday with the bank services. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Great.
Patrice, before you close, I just want to say thank you to those who worked with Patrice behind the scenes to give us a virtual event today of just remarkable. So many people joined us. I want to say thank you to Randy Barris. I want to say thank you to Latrice McClendon, Michelle, whose technology skills did such a wonderful job, Onika, who helped us write all of the program, Tom Nestor, Chris McComish, Kevin, and of course, Patrice. Thank you all so much for everything you did to help us today. It's my pleasure to turn it over to Patrice to close the morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Gary. Hopefully, community team members, everyone on this invite, hopefully everyone is as excited as I am to kick off this huge milestone and celebrate this commitment and impact that we're going to make at the ACC location in the city of Detroit. I feel fired up about it, if you guys can't tell. And just being able to participate in such an event is life-changing for me. And just being able to work with Donnell White, Latrice McClendon, these are leaders that I look up to. These are leaders who are always rolling up their sleeves, digging in to really push the needle forward. So everything that we heard on this grand opening here today, the #1 theme is everyone helping out. And so together we're going to move to new pinnacles, that the vision and the dreams that was shared by our leaders here on today's call. So strap up your seatbelts, get ready, because we're definitely going to make some impact in the city of Detroit. So with that, thank you for your time. Thank you for everything that you do from the area of where you sit for our organization, our community, and let's make 2021 a great year.